Welcome back to Applied Physics Lecture Series, Unit 2 Semiconductor Physics, Lecture 5, Generation and Recombination Mechanisms and Drift and Diffusion Currents. What is this generation and recombination mechanism? Simply, generation is nothing but generation of charge carriers. In case of intrinsic semiconductor or extrinsic semiconductor, we are having two types of charge carriers, electrons in the conduction band, holes in the valency band. How to produce electrons in the conduction band and holes in the valency band, known as generation of charge carriers. And simply, what is meant by recombination? The electrons present in the conduction band and holes present in the valency band are recombined with each other. As a result, neutralization takes place. So, in order to conduct the process smoothly, that means the working of semiconductors to do smoothly, we have to consider both generation and recombination process. Both are required essentially. When sufficient energy in the form of thermal energy or in the form of optical illumination is given to any semiconducting material, so the covalent bonds are broken and a pair of electron and hole is generated. The electrons are raised from valence band to the conduction band by leaving a hole in the valence band. So holes are present in the valence band. The process of generation can occur when the energy is given to semiconducting material which is greater than the forbidden energy gap. The electrons move in the conduction band and holes are present in the valency band and their motion is random. The number of electrons is equals to number of holes. When an electron in the conduction band collides with other particles, it loses energy. As a result, it falls to valency band. And in the valency band, the electron combines with the hole. As a result, the process of energy is released. So recombination is the process where an electron from the conduction band recombines with a hole in the valency band. This is called band-to-band recombination, and in the process, photon is released. In fact, the process of recombination will takes place in two different ways. As a result of such a recombination, so light is released in the form of photon. Such a recombination will be called as non-radiative recombination, and radiative recombination if heat is released. At steady temperature, a dynamic equilibrium exists with balance of two processes of electron-hole pair generation and electron-hole pair recombination. You can able to see all the details in this diagram. So here at the bottom valence band we are having, and at the top conduction band. If we are giving either energy or temperature, what happens? Electrons are raised to the conduction band, and that is generation of charge carriers will be takes place. So electrons are reached to the conduction band by leaving a hole in the valence band. And during the process of recombination, so whenever during collision takes place in the conduction band, electron returns back to the valence band. Because electron is coming from higher energy level to the lower energy level, excess amount of energy will be released in the form of either light or in the form of heat, known as radiative and non-radiative recombinations or transitions. Under the condition of thermal equilibrium, the electrons and holes are uniformly distributed in a crystal, and when no electric field is applied and current does not flow in the crystal. And if you consider the two components, drift and diffusion, when an electric field E is applied to a semiconductor, the two types of charge carriers, electrons and holes, start to move in opposite directions and produce a current, and this current is called as a drift current. Because here we are applying the electric field. As a result, the charge carriers tend to move, they are drift towards specific direction, they are moving opposite to each other. As a result, they will produce current. That current is known as drift current. Because to produce current or to notice conductivity, mobilities or transportation of charge carriers must be required. The electrons drifting in the conduction band produce a current component which is represented with Je, is given by Je drift. Je drift means current density due to electrons during the process of drift is equals to Ne mu E into E. Here N is number of electrons and E is their charge. Mu is nothing but mobilities of the electrons, and E is nothing but, to notice such a mobility of electrons, we have to apply external electric field. Similarly, the hole drifting in the valence band causes the current component JH, which is given by, here JH is nothing but current density due to holes in the valence band during the process of drift is equals to PE mu H into E. Here P is nothing but number of holes, E is nothing but their effective charge, mu H is nothing but mobilities of holes that takes place in the presence of electric field. The total drift current density is given by summation of electron drift and hole drift. That is nothing but current density during the drift process is nothing but summation of current density due to electrons during the process of drift and current density due to electrons during the process of drift. As a result, by taking E, small e and capital E as common, n mu E plus P into mu H. All the electrons and holes move in opposite directions, but the direction of conventional current flow due to the both carriers is in the same direction. And we are having another component for current, which is nothing but diffusion. You know, already we discussed about the drift current. Such a current will takes place only in the presence of electric field, or if you apply any external agency either in the form of light or in the form of electric field, then only it will takes place. But diffusion is the process, it will takes place in semiconductors. So without application or without flow of or without application of any external electric field, the charge carriers, those are electrons and holes, diffuse from regions of high concentration region to low concentration region until the charge carriers are evenly distributed in the material. This motion of charge carriers produce a current component known as diffusion current. Simply, if you identify the basic differences between drift and diffusion processes, drift is a process which takes place in the presence of electric field. Diffusion is a process, it will take place even in the absence of electric field also. Then, if you consider the current component due to the electron diffusion is given by JE diffusion. JE, current density due to electrons during the process of diffusion is equals to E into dE into dN by dx. So here E is nothing but charge of the electron, dE is nothing but Einstein's diffusion pixel of diffusion, and dN by dx is nothing but concentration gradient. In fact, this is known as pixel of diffusion. The current component due to hole diffusion is also given by JH diffusion, that is current density due to holes during the process of diffusion is equals to minus E into dH into dP by dx. This is also taken from pixel of diffusion. Here dE and dH are diffusion coefficients for electrons and holes respectively, and dN by dx, dP by dx are concentration gradients which are indicating the flow of charge carriers from high concentration region to low concentration region. The total diffusion current is nothing but the current density J is nothing but JE diffusion plus JH diffusion. Therefore, J is equals to E into dE into dN by dx plus minus of E into dH into dP by dx. The total current density due to drift and diffusion process due to electrons is nothing but JE, that is current density due to electrons is equals to current density due to electrons during the process of diffusion plus current density due to electrons during the process of drift, that is summation of drift and diffusion concepts. So if you observe, the final equation for this is E into N mu E into E plus dE into dN by dx. Similarly, if you consider the total current density due to drift and diffusion process which are related to the holes are nothing but JH is equals to summation of JH drift plus JH diffusion. Then we are getting the equation JH is equals to E into P mu H into E minus DH dP by dx. Thanks for watching.